He's bowling nice and straight, and this is clipped by Libby, Jake Libby, who has connected with it beautifully for 4.
And he takes it on. He doesn't seem to mind at all. Oh, well, he'll mind that one because he's left that alone, and it's hit middle stump, so that's a real excellent breakthrough for Jamie Porter.
That would be my nickname for you. There's an LBW shout, and I was interested. Sam Cook was interested, and so was the umpire, the tall David Milnes. He was interested. Porter, Cook, Josh Hull.
Porter to Jones, and Jones has gone, caught behind, turning into a disastrous start for Worcestershire. Full length delivery from Porter. Waits, and he is gone too, pushing at that one from Jamie Porter, nipped away off the seam this one, and Worcestershire are in desperate trouble now. They won the toss and chose to bat. We're in only the 5th over.
Cook on his way in, 3 slips and a leg slip in, driven powerfully by Kashif Ali, who has driven a half volley back past Cook all the way up to the long off boundary.
Is much appreciated, I think.
Cook at the crease, bowls. Ali gets an edge, he plays it down. There's a dive of 3rd slip.
Tore a hamstring and has had to go home. This next one is over-pitched from Jamie Porter and driven, not quite a full half volley. He's an attractive player to watch. That was a lovely shot. And Porter is in again, and that's 4 more, albeit inadvertently this time, because he's completely done by this one.
D'Oliveira is facing at the moment, 4 slips waiting. This is driven into the gap. That's going to run away quickly across this lightning fast outfield.
After choosing to bat. This is a glorious shot, probably the best shot of the day from Kashif Ali.
Represents something of a recovery. Porter into Ali and bowls him. It looks like Ali wanted to cut off the back foot, and it's gone straight through him. Porter in again to Brooks, like I say, he's got an extra there, extra 1. Well, this time it's a genuine outside edge, but I mean, it's well past the slips fielders. Even with 4 or 5 slips there, they wouldn't have had a chance. Porter once more, and this is a genuine edge, and it just flies past 3rd slip. That was a genuine edge and a genuine chance. Porter again,
shot.
This time driven down the ground, and this should be 4 runs.
For an off spinner to bowl. Bit of air, it's a reverse lap, it's gone out. There is a man at deep point, but he can't stop it as the ball cannons into the advertising hoardings. Really is.
Ground, yeah.
Harmer in again, little quicker, plays a reverse lap, and that's gone for 4. I don't know it.
I don't know either, but I'm sure he had a good time.
There's your quicker ball, and that's an edge, I believe. I don't think it's hit him on the pads.
Well,
the reverse sweep.
Yeah, well, I don't anymore. Snater bowls. That is a magnificent cricket shot from D'Oliveira. A bit of width from Snater, just short of a length. As Cook bowls again, and he's got 4 this time.
So he's played for that.
To be honest, I
think
it's a pretty good shot. Yeah. He's going to bowl from the Graham Gooch end, and he comes in now.
And immediately Brett D'Oliveira is on the back foot and cuts down to a vacant 3rd man region, and that's 4 runs. I caught up with Jason Holder recently. I'll get back to that.
Harmer bowls, Brooks reverses, and he does it beautifully again. It was in the air, but it landed well short of the fielder at backward point. It was his last game. Harmer bowls. Given room, Brooks accepts the opportunity to drive. That's a really good shot, a big gap on the offside. Thrown it up again, and Brooks hammers it through the covers for 4, goes to 42.
Porter back in again to Brooks, and Brooks is on the back foot, stands tall, drives it in front of point. It's Snaitner chasing it, and it does indeed reach the boundary first. Porter back to Brooks, and this one catches the outside edge, and Ethan Brooks has to go. Michael Pepper takes the catch behind the stumps. That one managed to just rise slightly on Ethan Brooks. It was a tentative prod.
Slip, short leg slip. Harmer in again, bowl slow again. He's off the mark now. Floated up outside the off stump. He accepts the invitation, and he square drives it for 4.
When I sat down in this seat after lunch, it was in my face. You were right.
Yeah, look at it now, yeah.
Oh,
And
gone.
he's got himself a wicket there. And I'm going to have a little look to see whether that was...
Caught and bowled.
So Harmer bowls, and this time it's driven into the offside. It's going to beat Walter at extra cover. It's gone for 1, 2. We look, and it's gone for beaten Walter for 4. He is fine and okay as Harmer comes in for the end of the over, and Harmer's bowled a ball which has been tickled round into the leg side where they take a single, and that applause is for the applause and rightly and richly rewarded to Brett D'Oliveira, who raises his bat for his 50. All around those Vale of Evesham. This time it's lapped by Taylor, who's going to get 4. Harmer in again, field stays the same. This time I think it may have turned and it may have just missed off stump. Keeper's missed it, and I think it's gone for 4 buys, or
No,
it's an edge.
By Simon Harmer for 6. Well, D'Oliveira's had enough of Critchley, and he's come down the pitch to this one and he's whacked it.
Present in Test match cricket, this is for 4. That's been pulled. That's a fantastic shot.
Be another one,
Kim
for
Barnett?
example. Yep. And this is hammered away by Taylor. Slog sweep on the onside. Harmer again in. Ooh, taking on the pad. D'Oliveira's got him. LBW. D'Oliveira went back to that one and it turned. And there's a big shout, and Steve O'Shaughnessy, the umpire, says yes.
In comes Harmer. Harmer bowls. This is driven into the offside. That could be a boundary for the first ball. That's a good looking shot, and Walter can't stop it, and it's driven out.
Tom Taylor is on strike, and he's on the walk, and that's 4 runs as he's climbed into that one from Sam Cook. Particularly, those are the ones that they particularly follow.
Simon Harmer back in, and he thinks he's trapped him in front, and it's another wicket. It is another wicket, and Joe Leach is going to have to walk.
Robin Duss has gone much straighter at short leg. Critchley bowls, and Verdi decides he's had enough and goes for a big hit over the leg side and gets an edge, flies over second slip. You'll get your awards.
Amar Verdi decides to take Harmer on, and I think it has. It's a straight 6. Well,
An accident on the beach on an England tour. Taylor cuts this away on the offside and brings up his 50. 6 fours in it, 70 deliveries, and an excellent innings from Tom Taylor, who has been a superb acquisition for Worcestershire this year. Hope you're enjoying it, Dale, and I hope you're like me, you're a Canaries fan.
and Verdi does take on Harmer, and this one just clears Tom Wesley.
This is played into the leg side, and he's been caught. It was bowled quite straight by Slater, and Verdi has clipped it in the air, but it's been taken quite well at square leg.
Yeah, I can't personally. Leach, and Das is off the back foot, cuts that in front or behind point, and that's 4 runs.
For Essex, it's not about runs, and there are some runs just to break that stranglehold as Taylor over pitches and Elgar drives through extra cover for 4. Chunky left-hander, knows exactly what he can and can't do. Edges this one though, past slip, but it's 4 more. A moral victory for the bowler.
Yep.
Lovely scene.
Shot cut, and that's going to go for 4. That had genuine width all over it, and Neil Foster would prefer the Hayes close end. This is cut beautifully. Typical Elgar shot. He picks up the width and he just caresses it, times it.
The league at Old Hill, and Verdi bowls, and this is cut by Das for 4.
Good shot.
Gives himself room. Down to the boundary for 4.
He's on 29 and he's facing Taylor, and there's an LBW shout, and he's been given. Taylor deserves that. That's he looks at his pads, does Elgar,